sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Carolina Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Trey Tucker to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he gets this down near the 30.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Zone read, they'll give it to Hubbard. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's 2nd and 8.
Young hangs onto it. And he'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
3rd down, they need 7.
Yellow, 43. Six, mega.
They'll air it out on 3rd. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They give it to him again. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and short, Mayfield. His running back rolls it in deep right. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get one hand off, pin off the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage, big time.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Black shot. Come on, set. Ready.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. That was Montez. Sweating took him down.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Hubbard quick on the draw. Escapes the defender. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
Look, 52.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
On 3rd down, it's Young. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Just about every offense that's beginning time since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an
On the
offense.
set.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Hut.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
It's Hubbard again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-point game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Alone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. This drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That tackle made by Princely Umami-Ellen.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What?
From the gun, Mayfield. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
What's up?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to the well again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
20!
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
180! Real.
Going again is Baker. They sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. Running down the left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fox now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready?
A gain of 11 on the play. First
Yellow,
down,
43.
Panthers.
Black shot. Yellow, blue. Shoot, yellow. Set.
To the air on first down. Young on the move, headed right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Finds a man right side. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Field, black. Green jack. Check, huh?
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And this one does not go far. The Steelers calling their first time out. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And dodge the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
20. Start.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Picked up by the Panthers. And they're able to add some extra yards on the return of the two-bron as this defense steals away possession. Oh, man, what a big play. That is exactly how they were hoping it would go right up until the end.
Yeah, one of those rare plays where we could give a little hand to both sides. Executed perfectly offensively, beautiful yards after catch. But what about the effort to chase him down the field and surprise him and ultimately knock that ball free?
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Young working from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Red, cycle. Black shot. Blue striker. Smash, red. Set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
It's fielded at the 14. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 21-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
They'll run here on 1st down. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
180! Run. Stop.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. All in left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, here's Baker. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Run out left. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw again. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throw the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. Fox now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass brought in by Tedero and McMillan. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready. Cut.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ready.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Edo blue. Ready. 50 green. Blue striker.
Out of the gun, Young. Gets everything he has under this one. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Ready.
Hubbard has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Young's throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly, right on the spot.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Well, the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
180!
Mayfield now off the play action. That one's complete right side. Panthers pick this one up, and they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Check.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Hey, 60 red. 60 red. Green jack. Blaster. 6. Smash. Red. 10.
Looking to throw. Young. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
65 down. Grip, black 40. Ready.
On third down, it's Young. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Here's Young to the line now. His guys going for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And the pressure's there. He goes down. The sack denies them the 2-point conversion.
Steelers 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Things going well so far. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start up.
By a man, he's in the clear. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And Excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Point it right. 180. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Going to the ground again on first. We'll couple together a yard there. There's Nick Sporton there on the play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And you just get the play off. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
180. Point it right. Point it right. Point it right.
Baker now from the gun. Firing one deep for the end zone. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Jack Fox sets it to kickoff.
Fox now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow, go. 52 blue, red, cycle. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Young throwing here. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Blue, light blue. Green jack. Claws red. Ready.
1st down, Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Here's Young to throw. Throw left side, complete. Has room inside the 25. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Right?
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Ready. Ready.
First and goal, Hubbard. He runs it across, touchdown! The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Panthers jump in front now by 5.
Steelers 24.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
180.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Gets them those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, alert 33.
Back to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
133. 180. Regular. Kings. What's up?
Desperation time here. He's got McBride complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
20. What's up?
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Brings up second.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Here he is to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
On first down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Run.
Back to throw. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and just 2 to go.
Good. 180. Up.
Now to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
180. Alert. Run.
Looking to throw it. He connects downfield. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Pistol. 180. Done.
He'll look to throw it. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2.
Flying forward on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the fourth. Now a field goal would only tie this game.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground. They run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these